Alright, welcome everybody. Today we are going to be talking about a brand new North American Football Simulator game that is on Steam right now. This game is in early access, so I want you to keep that in mind when we're going over this game. But first things first, my name is Matt, this is TallArt73, and this is my gaming corner. Without further ado, let's talk about this football game. So this football game is called Football Simulator. Alright, like I said, it is on Steam. I'm going to minimize my face here because I do got the page on up, so it is on Steam. Like I said, the game is in early access, and at the time of this recording, the game is $17.99, 10% off on sale, regularly $19.99. But I want to go over a few things on this game here. So I got interested in the game when I saw this pop up in my suggested play type games, and I started looking at it, and as you can see, watching this little video right here, this video is actually in the intro of the game. You'll notice that a lot of the faces look the same and everything, which is fine. It isn't like a Madden or anything like that where they got a really high budget. There are no NFL teams. They're all renamed. There's no NFL players because they don't have the legal rights to do that, and plus that costs a heck of a lot to get the players thing in there, the NFL in there. It costs a lot. But Football Simulator here, this game so far has been pretty good. I'm going to scroll on through a couple of the screenshots real quick. Oh, as you can see, it does have some positive reviews so far. But when I first started seeing this game, let's see here once, let me get back to some of the screenshots. When I first saw this game, they do have some names and some of the players and stuff like that. Physically, the game doesn't look terrible for early access. Get some grass flying up in the screenshots here, players being hit. It's not terrible, but when I saw this game, it started to remind me a little bit of Sega's NFL 2K. And I'll play this video here. As you can see, these little arrows underneath the guys, that's what reminded me of NFL 2K. So I'm gonna let this part run for the minutes I see. Quarterback's got the little star underneath it, and all that. Helmets come off. Like I said, generic faces on everybody. They have released a new patch that added 4 new faces into it. But that's kind of what you're seeing. You can even hear a little bit of the commentary in there. They already got commentary in the game too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show a little bit of gameplay, and I'll do a little bit of explaining over the gameplay about how I feel about the game. I've already put a review in for the game, and I do recommend it. Like I said, it does remind me a lot of NFL 2K series. Keep in mind, like I said, it's in early access. I have encountered some bugs. There's definitely some missing animations, some very wonky looking animations. But this is one of those games where I'm like, maybe supporting the developer who happens to be Refractor Games, which I can't find anything on. I don't know if it's a one-man team, couple-man team, I have no clue. Their website just shows a big image of the Football Simulator and where to buy it at on Steam. But physically wise, yes, this game is actually decent already. It's not great, but it's pretty good. Alright, so here I am starting up the game. Now granted, this is gameplay recording footage I've already recorded. It's in early access. Like I said, this is that beginning intro scene that you saw just a few minutes ago. And yes, the commentary is extremely nicely done in this game. I say very generic faces, as you can see. The faces are really generic looking. But is that a big deal? Do you care if your quarterback doesn't look like Tom Brady? Or, Aaron Rodgers or any of those guys? I really don't. Alright, so as you can see, you get choice between exhibition, season, practice mode. Kind of went through that kind of quickly there because this is the second recording I was doing. And you see, there's no real names. I mean, the Packers are known as the Green Bay Curds, and Chicago's known as the Chicago Beavers. So physically wise, not a bad little presentation right there. You get a little bit of a flyover from the military. Very good commentary in here, which I don't know if you can hear or not right now. Which is kind of odd. It should be coming through. So recently they did add a kickoff meter that was not in here before. So they have done some improvements in here. But I mean, physically wise, you know, like some of the animations there where my guy's holding his hands out are kind of like, yeah, we need to fix that. You get a little bit of grass flying up, my guy flipped over. And watch some of the animations when the guys get up. Yeah, you get instant replay after every play too, by the way. So they do have some work on animations they have to get going on. They added the arm swing, I think, just recently. This was a bogus play. I am chasing that dude down, but at least I couldn't catch him. He should be faster than me, even though he's running backwards. Watch as the guys get up. Watch some of the animations. Zip. Hands get all goofy looking. Boom, helmet came off. I had one guy sliding across the ground there if you looked in the lower right corner. And I left that guy wide open. Talk about blowing the screen. Or not the screen, the zones. Something that really doesn't happen in Madden. I was on a zone 3 here, and he just blew past my guy. So this is a little example of what the gameplay is like. So it's got its little bit of wonkiness yet. It still needs some improvements. But it's not terrible. Not a very terrible game. So it still needs some better animations. But the guy or guys, don't know how many people are working on it, they're doing a darn good job. For what we got here right now for 17 bucks. You know, pretty dang good. And there, I just took forever to get in. I made a good stand here on the fourth down. I think this is the one where my guys, one of these in here, my guy's hands are facing backwards. Like I said, the animations need some work. I'm going to a goal line defense here. Boom, stopped them on fourth down. I didn't even realize it was fourth down here. I didn't realize it was fourth down. They're going to kick a field goal, but they did. Now, if I would put that field goal in slow motion and let you watch it, which I don't know if you're going to catch it in here. The guy never bent down to hold the ball or anything, so like I said, animations need some work. We'll let a little bit of my play here go, and then I'll give you my final conclusion on if I think the game's worth buying at the fact that it is still in early access. So we got animation. See how my one defender, number 87, had his hands out like he was trying to choke the dude. Plays are pretty obvious. Passing and running easy enough to tell. Pass mechanics are pretty good. If you double tap the pass button, you will do a pump fake. I wish they would put it as if you hold down a certain button and push it, you do a pump fake, or put it on a button that doesn't actually throw to a receiver. If you want a pump fake, that'd be a lot better. But that's just my opinion. I rarely pump fake in the games anyways. Alright, let another little pass go off here. Whoops, nope, I get hit when I'm throwing. All right, last play, and then I'll go into my final verdict of the game. That was a nice pass right there. Did a little pump fake there because I didn't try to. All right, so there we go. American football, or football simulator, I should say. No official NFL teams, no NFL license, no player license, nothing like that. At the moment, I don't see any modability in the game, but then again, I'm not really looking for that. I let the game stay as is. Makes it more fun for me to play. And plus, I just don't feel like modding it. Don't know if they're going to add mod support or not. They probably will, because you know that other people are going to mod the heck out of it. They'll turn into a real NFL game. Plus, you do get, in this game, you get some other graphics too. I don't know if you saw it in there, but you actually get the officials running up the field and that, which is really nice. You get them on the sidelines and everything, which I think is cool. Like I said, it does have a very Sega's 2K feel to it. When Sega was making the 2K games, it has a very good feel like 2K, which is something that I like. I like the way that is. Commentary in the game is actually pretty good. I have no complaints on that. It's not bad. You know, it is a football game. I don't know how much lines of commentary they're going to put in there. But my overall reaction to the game is, it is good. It is fun. It needs some work. It is rough around the edges yet. You know, it's definitely a early access, pre-alpha type phase, but it's getting along quite well. That version you just saw that I did the little recording of and I played back with a little bit of commentary here is actually better than the first time I played it, because they've actually released a few patches since then. So it's improved a lot since then. The developers are still working on it, so that's a plus. Keep that in mind. But the biggest question, do I feel you should looking to buy in this game, is that the game is in early access, so that is a tough pill to swallow. You know, you don't know, one, when the game's in early access, developers are going to keep going with it, or if they're just going to abandon it. You really don't know which way the game's going to go. Is it going to get better? Is it going to get worse? Are they going to listen to player feedback, which I feel early access games are meant for? You know, you don't know what the developer's working with for money and stuff like that. You don't know if he's a person like Sunday Rivals that I have. That guy also works a full-time job apparently, and he made games on the side. You know, what kind of budget does he have to continue? You know, is Refractor Games, are they paying for the 3D stuff they're using, or is it free, or did they make it themselves? There's questions in there that you really can't answer. Do I feel the game's worth the, what was it, $17 right now on sale? I think, in my opinion, yes. That way I can show the developer that, hey, I'm supporting you, here's a little extra money to help make your game. I don't know how much Steam takes from them, but that's the idea. It's like, hey, we're buying it, take it. It's got positive reviews, or very positive reviews, it says on Steam. So, you know, is it worth taking the risk? It worked on Sunday Rivals. Sunday Rivals is an awesome game if you've never played it. This was turning out to be extremely good too. And if you're anything like me and you're looking for an alternative to Madden, because Madden's gotten stale over the years because of their Ultimate Team bullcrap, this might be a way to go. I do recommend checking out this one, American Football. I'll put a link to the Steam page in my description. And I'll also put a link to another football game, if you're into football games, I think you should check out, and that will be Sunday Rivals. Those two games so far have been really good. But that's kind of my review for this one, besides for some graphical problems that they still got to work out. You know, I think the game looks really good. I don't care about generic faces in the game. It's fine by me. You know, they need to iron out a few of the graphical glitches, especially when the guy throws the ball and his hand's still stiff, or when they're kicking the extra point and the placeholder's not even down to hold the ball. The net in the background to catch the ball would be cool, but that's minor details. I'd rather see more of the field stuff getting straightened out. And the helmets getting knocked off is cool. I do think it's a pretty cool feature. Not really needed. So, that is my opinion on the game right now. That I do think it is worth buying at this price. That way you can show the developer that, hey, I support you. And hopefully he'll continue making it with the more money he gets, and maybe he'll even Don't know what kind of features you could add in right now because it does have a season. A franchise would be nice, but maybe that's something he can work on for next year's. Hopefully not every year he brings out a game. You know, I don't mind if he waits a bit, but maybe that could be his idea for the next one. Other than that, that was a review for Football Simulator. Can't remember what I was trying to say there. But other than that, that is the review for that one for me. I do feel it's worth buying. And other than that, I will see you guys in the next video.